Not every love is light. Not every passion is destiny. Not every chemistry is healthy. Some connections feel like fire. Intense, magnetic, unforgettable. But behind that unstoppable attraction, there can be erosion, jealousy, power games, silences that punish, words that cut too deep. I have seen this pattern in my visions, again and again. Two souls drawn together by fate, but trapped in cycles they cannot break. And I will speak clearly. There are zodiac pairings that awaken the best in each other. But there are also pairings that awaken the shadow, the unhealed parts, the wounds that turn love into a battlefield. This is not meant to shame anyone. This is meant to protect you. Because when two intense energies meet without maturity, the relationship becomes a storm. And when pride meets pride, nobody softens. When insecurity meets insecurity, chaos becomes normal. Now I will reveal who is speaking to you. I am Nostradamus. And I do not bring this message to create fear. I bring it to awaken your discernment. Because some couples do not break because love is absent. They break because love becomes control. Because affection becomes manipulation. Because passion becomes obsession. And the most toxic love always starts the same way. It feels perfect. It feels destined. It feels impossible to resist, until it starts to drain your spirit. If you want me to reveal the most toxic zodiac couples and explain the exact patterns that destroy them, subscribe now so you do not miss the next prophecy. And comment below if you have ever lived a love that felt like fire, but ended like a lesson. First toxic zodiac couple I must reveal is Aries and Scorpio. Yes, this is fire meeting fire beneath the surface. This is intensity colliding with intensity. When these two meet, it feels magnetic. It feels dangerous in a thrilling way. It feels like destiny moving too fast to control. Aries brings impulsive passion. Scorpio brings emotional depth and silent power. At first, they are fascinated by each other. Aries admires Scorpio's mystery. Scorpio is drawn to Aries' confidence. The chemistry is immediate. The attraction is physical, emotional, almost primal. But here is where the shadow awakens. Aries wants freedom. Scorpio wants control. Aries reacts quickly. Scorpio remembers everything. Arguments between them are not small. They are explosive. They are dramatic. They are unforgettable. Aries speaks without filter. Scorpio strikes with precision. Aries may forgive fast. Scorpio rarely forgets. And when jealousy enters, it becomes a battlefield. Scorpio tests loyalty. Aries hates being questioned. Aries wants independence. Scorpio demands emotional intensity. Power struggles begin quietly. Who leads? Who decides? Who has the upper hand? And neither likes to lose. The love can feel addictive. The intimacy can feel transformative. The connection can feel impossible to break. But when unhealed, this couple turns passion into war. Small misunderstandings become dramatic scenes. Silence becomes punishment. Anger becomes revenge. Scorpio may withdraw and manipulate emotionally. Aries may react impulsively and escalate the conflict. And instead of healing each other, they trigger each other's deepest wounds. This relationship only works when both have mastered emotional maturity. When Aries learns patience. When Scorpio learns trust. Without that growth, love becomes competition. Desire becomes control. Passion becomes destruction. If you have lived this combination, you know how intense it feels. You know how hard it is to walk away. You know how unforgettable it becomes. If you want the next toxic couple revealed, subscribe now so you do not miss the next prophecy. And comment below if you have experienced this Aries and Scorpio dynamic. Second toxic zodiac couple I must reveal is Taurus and Leo. Yes, this is pride meeting pride. This is stubbornness facing stubbornness. This is love that begins with admiration and slowly turns into a silent war. When Taurus and Leo meet, the attraction is powerful. Both love loyalty. Both value commitment. Both crave stability and devotion. At first it feels solid. It feels promising. It feels like two strong personalities building something unbreakable. Leo is drawn to Taurus' strength and reliability. Taurus admires Leo's confidence and shine. There is passion. There is physical chemistry. There is desire to build something long-term. But beneath the surface, tension begins to grow. Leo wants recognition. Taurus wants security. Leo needs admiration. Taurus needs consistency. And neither likes to bend. Leo wants to lead. Taurus refuses to be pushed. Arguments do not explode immediately. They build slowly. They simmer. They become stubborn silence. Taurus can withdraw and become emotionally cold. Leo can become dramatic and demanding. Taurus may say little, but feel everything. Leo may say everything, but feel misunderstood. And when ego enters, things become toxic. Leo wants appreciation for their effort. Taurus believes loyalty should already be enough. Leo wants excitement and visible affection. Taurus prefers calm and predictability. And when those needs are not met, resentment forms. Leo may start seeking validation elsewhere. Not always through betrayal, but through attention, through admiration, through applause. Taurus senses this shift immediately, and jealousy awakens. But Taurus does not confront loudly. Taurus hardens. Taurus becomes distant. Taurus becomes immovable. Now both are locked in pride. Leo refuses to apologize first. Taurus refuses to give in. What once felt strong now feels suffocating. What once felt stable now feels heavy. What once felt passionate now feels like a battle of wills. This couple becomes toxic when neither learns flexibility. When neither learns vulnerability. When love turns into a competition of who is right. And the hardest part is this. They both still love deeply. They both still care. But neither wants to lose control. This relationship only survives when Leo softens their ego. and Taurus releases their rigidity. Without growth, love becomes dominance. Affection becomes expectation. Commitment becomes control. If you have experienced this Taurus and Leo dynamic, you know how powerful and exhausting it can be. If you want the next toxic couple revealed, subscribe now so you do not miss the next prophecy. And comment below if you have lived this combination and felt the tension of pride versus pride. Third toxic zodiac couple I must reveal is Taurus and Scorpio. Yes, Taurus again. But this time, the tension goes deeper. This is obsession meeting possession. This is control meeting resistance. This is love that feels karmic. When Taurus and Scorpio meet, the attraction is immediate. It is magnetic. It is intense. It feels fated. Taurus is drawn to Scorpio's mystery. Scorpio is fascinated by Taurus' stability. Both crave loyalty. Both crave exclusivity. And that is exactly why it becomes dangerous. Because neither forgives betrayal. Neither tolerates disloyalty. Neither forgets emotional wounds. It is deep. It is physical. It is emotional. It is addictive. But here is where the shadow rises. Taurus wants peace. Scorpio wants intensity. Taurus wants consistency. Scorpio wants emotional fusion. Taurus can be stubborn and silent. Scorpio can be strategic and secretive. And when conflict appears, it becomes psychological. Taurus may shut down completely. Scorpio may dig deeper and probe harder. Taurus resists being controlled. Scorpio refuses to feel powerless. Power struggles become subtle. Who loves more? Who needs more? Who has more influence? And neither wants to lose that battle. Jealousy becomes a silent weapon. Suspicion grows quietly. Trust becomes fragile. Scorpio may test loyalty without admitting it. Taurus may become possessive without saying it directly. They both hold grudges. They both remember every wound. They both struggle to forgive fully. And when hurt, they do not react lightly. Scorpio may retaliate emotionally. Taurus may withdraw affection completely. What once felt passionate now feels heavy. What once felt secure now feels suffocating. What once felt destined now feels toxic. This couple becomes destructive when control replaces communication. When pride replaces vulnerability. When silence replaces honesty. Because neither likes to expose weakness. Neither likes to admit fear. But beneath the conflict, there is deep love. Deep loyalty. Deep attachment. That is why this bond is so hard to break. It can last for years in intensity, even if it is not healthy. For this relationship to survive, Taurus must learn flexibility. Scorpio must learn trust. Both must release the need to dominate emotionally. Without growth, love becomes obsession. Commitment becomes ownership. Passion becomes psychological warfare. If you have lived this Taurus and Scorpio dynamic, You understand how powerful and exhausting it can be. If you want the final toxic couple revealed, subscribe now so you do not miss the next prophecy. And comment below if you have experienced this intense and karmic connection. Fourth toxic zodiac couple I must reveal is Gemini and Virgo. Yes, Gemini and Virgo. And this couple becomes toxic in a quiet way. Not always through screaming. Not always through betrayal. But through mental exhaustion. Through constant tension. Through emotional misunderstandings that never fully heal. At first it feels exciting. Gemini brings lightness. Virgo brings structure. Gemini brings curiosity. Virgo brings intelligence. They can talk for hours. They can laugh. They can connect mentally in a powerful way. Gemini is fascinated by Virgo's mind. Virgo is intrigued by Gemini's charm. There is chemistry. There is stimulation. There is the feeling of meeting someone who finally understands you. But then reality begins. Gemini is changeable. Virgo is precise. Gemini wants freedom. Virgo wants control. Gemini lives in possibilities. Virgo lives in details. And that is where the conflict starts. Virgo begins to analyze everything Gemini says. Virgo begins to question intentions. Virgo begins to correct, to judge, to demand clarity. And Gemini starts feeling suffocated, misunderstood, criticized, trapped. Gemini does not like being monitored. Gemini does not like being questioned. Gemini does not like being forced to explain every move. So Gemini does what Gemini always does. They avoid. They change the subject. They disappear emotionally. And Virgo senses it instantly. Virgo feels disrespected. Virgo feels anxious. Virgo feels like they cannot trust Gemini fully. So Virgo becomes even more controlling, even more critical, even more demanding. Now the cycle begins. Gemini feels judged. Virgo feels insecure. Gemini becomes distant. Virgo becomes obsessive. Gemini wants lightness. Virgo wants seriousness. And slowly, love turns into pressure. Virgo may try to fix Gemini, to improve Gemini, to shape Gemini into something more stable. But Gemini does not want to be fixed. Gemini wants to be accepted. And Gemini can become cruel with words. Not always intentionally, but because Gemini speaks fast. Gemini reacts quickly. Gemini does not filter emotions the way Virgo does. So arguments become mental warfare. Not physical, not dramatic, but psychological. Virgo remembers every detail. Gemini denies and moves on. Virgo needs closure. Gemini needs escape. And nothing triggers Virgo more than emotional inconsistency. Nothing triggers Gemini more than being criticized. This is where toxicity grows. Virgo becomes cold and judgmental. Gemini becomes sarcastic and detached. Both feel misunderstood. Both feel frustrated. Both feel like they are giving more than they receive. And the saddest part is that the attraction can still be strong. The conversations can still be addictive. The connection can still feel intellectual and exciting. But emotionally, they begin to drain each other. Virgo starts feeling like they are carrying the relationship alone. Gemini starts feeling like they are never enough. And when someone feels like they are never enough, they stop trying. This relationship only survives if Virgo learns to soften, and Gemini learns to commit with consistency. Without that, it becomes a cycle of criticism and avoidance, a cycle of anxiety and escape, a cycle where love turns into mental fatigue. If you have lived this Gemini and Virgo dynamic, you know how exhausting it can be. It feels like love, but it also feels like being constantly tested. If you want the final toxic couple revealed, subscribe now so you do not miss the next prophecy. And comment below if you have experienced this combination and felt the battle between freedom and control. Fifth toxic zodiac couple I must reveal is Cancer and Aquarius. Yes, Cancer and Aquarius. And this couple is one of the most emotionally confusing combinations in the entire zodiac. Because it starts with curiosity. It starts with fascination. It starts with that feeling of meeting someone completely different. Cancer feels deeply. Aquarius thinks deeply. Cancer loves with emotion. Aquarius loves with distance. And at first, this difference feels exciting. Cancer is drawn to Aquarius mystery. Aquarius is intrigued by Cancer's warmth. Cancer feels like home. Aquarius feels like freedom. But what begins as attraction can quickly become pain. Because Cancer needs closeness. Cancer needs reassurance. Cancer needs emotional presence. Aquarius needs space. Aquarius needs independence. Aquarius needs to breathe without being questioned. And this is where the toxicity begins. Cancer starts asking, "Why are you so distant? Why do you disappear? Why do you act cold when I need you?" Aquarius feels pressured. Aquarius feels controlled. Aquarius feels like their freedom is being threatened. So Aquarius pulls away even more. And Cancer feels it. Cancer senses the distance like a wound. Cancer begins to overthink. Cancer begins to spiral emotionally. Now the cycle forms. Cancer becomes more emotional. Aquarius becomes more detached. Cancer becomes more needy. Aquarius becomes more unavailable. And both feel misunderstood. Cancer thinks Aquarius does not care. Aquarius thinks Cancer is too sensitive. Cancer wants to talk about feelings. Aquarius wants to talk about ideas. Cancer wants emotional comfort. Aquarius wants logic and calm. So instead of healing each other, they trigger each other. Cancer's biggest fear is abandonment. Aquarius' biggest fear is losing freedom. And in this relationship, both fears come alive. Cancer feels abandoned even when Aquarius stays. because Aquarius stays physically, but leaves emotionally. Aquarius feels trapped even when Cancer is loving, because Cancer's love feels like emotional obligation. And the saddest part is that both are loyal in their own way. Cancer is loyal through devotion. Aquarius is loyal through consistency in their mind. But Cancer does not feel mind loyalty. Cancer feels heart loyalty. And Aquarius struggles to give that type of emotional reassurance. So Cancer begins to test. Cancer begins to demand proof. Cancer begins to become possessive. And Aquarius reacts by shutting down, by becoming colder, by disappearing, by acting like nothing matters. This creates emotional cruelty, not always intentional, but still painful. Cancer may cry and beg for connection. Aquarius may respond with silence. Cancer may express pain. Aquarius may respond with distance. And this is where love becomes toxic, because one person is drowning in emotion, and the other person refuses to swim. Cancer feels like they are carrying the entire relationship emotionally. Aquarius feels like they are constantly being judged for not feeling enough. And eventually, resentment grows. Cancer starts feeling unloved. Aquarius starts feeling exhausted. Cancer becomes emotionally reactive. Aquarius becomes emotionally unavailable. And both begin to hurt each other without even trying. This relationship can only work if Cancer learns emotional independence, and Aquarius learns emotional presence. Because love without emotional safety becomes suffering, and freedom without emotional care becomes loneliness. If you have lived this Cancer and Aquarius dynamic, you know the pain. You know the confusion. You know the constant feeling of wanting more but never receiving it. If you want more zodiac revelations like this, subscribe now so you do not miss the next prophecy. And comment below if you have ever experienced this Cancer and Aquarius connection. If you have ever been in one of these toxic zodiac pairings, I want you to understand something. This is not a curse. This is not destiny punishing you. This is simply energy colliding without healing. The first advice is to stop romanticizing intensity. Sometimes passion is not love. Sometimes obsession is not loyalty. Sometimes chaos is not chemistry. The second advice is to watch patterns, not promises. Toxic couples always repeat cycles. They break up. They return. They forgive. They explode again. And each time, the wound becomes deeper. The third advice is to protect your emotional energy. Do not lose yourself trying to fix someone. Do not sacrifice your peace to keep a relationship alive. Love should expand you, not shrink you. The fourth advice is to learn your triggers. Some signs trigger your abandonment wound. Some trigger your ego. Some trigger your jealousy. Some trigger your fear of losing control. And if you do not heal that, you will repeat the same love in a different body. If you feel drained, confused, anxious, or constantly insecure, that is not love. That is a spiritual warning. Now you see the truth. Not every zodiac match is meant to last. Some connections come to teach. Some come to awaken. Some come to break illusions. And the most toxic couples are not always the ones without love. They are the ones with love but no emotional maturity. Because love without balance becomes destruction. Love without respect becomes control. Love without healing becomes pain. But your destiny is not trapped in astrology. Your destiny is in your choices. Your destiny is in your awareness. You can break cycles. You can heal patterns. You can choose peace over passion. If this message resonated with you, subscribe now so you do not miss the next prophecy. And comment below which zodiac couple you have experienced, because I want to read your story.